In that case, the allegation is that you were in the village of Colon and you damaged some vehicle tires which belonged to Katie Brandy's.
This case kicks off with complete courtroom chaos, multiple missed hearings, 3 different criminal files, and a defendant who claims he went to rehab without telling anyone. Judges absolutely hate unexplained no-shows because it throws the entire schedule into confusion. Stay locked in because with every file the judge opens, things get more tangled, more dramatic, and way more intense.
I got an upside down chair. I'll put this in the waiting room. Mr. Gowan has failed to appear for a pretrial and filed 251871. Ross Truckee is his lawyer. I'm going to reset that for this Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Ross is scheduled to be here then. Failed to appear for arraignment on a charge of malicious destruction of property in front of Judge Pattison. He has a new retail fraud charge.
Your Honor, on that file number, can you give me the suffix letters?
SM 1871 SM
1871?
1871.
Oh,
Yes, thank you.
okay.
Yeah. 1958 SM. That's the MDLP. 252203. That's a retail fraud second. He's not going anywhere. Did you manage to get out of your driveway this morning? Did you shovel it out or did you have somebody?
I have some very, very nice neighbors who always plow me out.
Maybe they could come over to my house, about croak myself.
Oh, the village did a crappy job because they left snowbanks. There's no way I could have plowed myself out.
Yeah, the road commission comes and plows the road and it puts like a cement frozen wall of snow at the end of your driveway. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse. With me also is Jeanette Jackson from the Public Defender's Office. You got several things going on. We're going to deal with them. Are you Savan Elisha Gowan?
Yes, I am.
Here the judge explains the seriousness of missing a court date. A bench warrant isn't a minor slip. It means the court believes you ignored its authority. Do you think disappearing into rehab without contacting anyone was a valid excuse?
You had a charge of domestic violence. You were set for a pretrial with the attorney Ross Truckee to represent you on Friday afternoon, this Thursday, December 4th. You failed to appear, he was set to represent you on October 30th. You didn't show up for your hearing on October 30th. The bench warrant issued and you got arrested over the weekend. When did you get arrested?
I was just brought in on Wednesday. I've been in rehab and I went on my own. I didn't tell anybody I went.
Yeah. Where'd you get arrested on Wednesday?
At my house.
On Fawn River Road?
No, I wasn't on Fawn River Road. I was on 300 South 4th Street.
Did they come there specifically to arrest you, or did you have just some other reason to have contact with them.
When officers show up at your door with flashlights to arrest you, that means they're done waiting. One phone call to the court could have prevented this entire situation. What would you have done in his place?
They said they came there because I had bench warrants and they were shining flashlights in my face and told me to come out front.
All right, well, very good. Get the case back on track. I'm going to set this for a last pretrial with Attorney Truckee. For this Thursday. He's set to be here that day, 12/4 at 2 o'clock. Bond is now $1,000 cash or surety. You also failed to appear for arraignment in a charge of malicious destruction of property. Take a look at that. That is file number 251958. In that case, the allegation is that you were in the village of Colon and you damaged some vehicle tires which belonged to Katie Brandy's, and you had been in a dating relationship.
Now the tire slashing allegation comes up. Damaging property worth $200 to $1,000 is still a serious hit. The defendant says he replaced all 4 tires. That could help him later, but talking too much in court can backfire fast. Good thing he stopped himself.
Injury of more than $200, but less than $1,000. I can attest, having just bought 2 new sets of tires, that a set of 4 tires can be well over $1,000. Anyway, that's the allegation. They allege that it happened on August 30th.
If I may, I did go in and replace all 4 tires. If that means
well, don't say
anything.
any more about it. Show a plea of not guilty. I'm going to appoint Attorney Rhonda Ives. And set an attorney pretrial for January 1st. I can't go that far out. For December 19th. At 8:30. Bond in that case was also set by the magistrate at $1,000 cash or surety, actually set by Judge Battison. He did show up for your arraignment. Where did you go to rehab?
In Kalamazoo at Enlightened Recovery.
What's the name of it?
Enlightened Recovery.
Lang's Recovery?
Enlightened.
Oh, Enlightened.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a plus. All right. Then we got one more. File 252303. Charge of retail fraud in the 2nd degree. In that case, it's alleged you were at the Myers store on October 12th, and you stole some stuff, and you had a previous offense. making it a second-degree retail fraud. That's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $2,000. Excuse me. Hoping before January 1, I won't be sick anymore. Gotta start hanging around, stop hanging around with little kids. All right, I'm gonna show you plea not guilty on that. Show plea of not guilty. I'm gonna appoint an attorney. Set attorney pretrial again for December 19th. At 8:30. If I code to December 2nd, it's more than 28 days from the day you got arrested. So I'm going to accelerate this up to December 19th. So you got 3 set bond at $1,000 cash or surety. You're not to go to Myers. When did you get out of rehab?
I got out of rehab on probably, I'm just spitballing here. I think it was roughly the 15th.
Of what?
November. I went on November 3rd.
All right. Well, you never bothered to call your lawyers or the court or show up for anything. So now you're sitting in jail. Mr. Truckee represents you in the first case. We'll deal with that this Thursday. Maybe they can address everything on Thursday. The other 2 cases are set for a little later. That would be December 19th. All right, Mr. Gowan, you're good to go.
Thank you.
3 different cases, missed hearings, and the judge scrambling to reset everything. This defendant made things way harder for himself. Clear communication with the court could have prevented most of this mess. If you found this breakdown interesting, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom drama and legal insights.